Buckle up, rom-com lovers, because 2026 is bringing a wave of heart-pounding, laugh-out-loud K-dramas that'll keep you glued to your screen. From fantasy rom-coms with time-traveling princes to healing romances in quaint villages, this year's lineup is packed with star-studded casts and stories that'll steal your heart. Whether you're into quirky office chemistry, emotional second-chance love, or even a gumiho learning to be human, there's something for everyone. Without further ado, let's dive into the 10 must-watch rom-com K-dramas of 2026 that'll steal your heart and keep it. Number 10. Spring Fever. Starring Lee Jubin as Yoon Bom, once a popular teacher in Seoul, adored by students and colleagues alike. But a deep emotional wound leads her to leave it all behind and start anew as an exchange teacher at a small school in the coastal town of Sinsu. At first, Yoon Bom is cold and guarded, trying to shut her heart off to rebuild her life. Enter Seon Jae-kyu, played by An Bo-hyun. He's the uncle of one of Yoon Bom's students and a CEO with an unpredictable personality. Big, tough-looking, but secretly warm, funny, and brutally honest about his feelings. His presence disrupts Bom's routine, but he's the one who slowly helps her open her heart and laugh again after so long. Spring Fever isn't just about sweet romance. It's also about healing and the warmth of village life. Expect adorable interactions with students, hilarious antics from the Sinsu locals, and of course, the heart-fluttering chemistry between Lee Jubin and An Bo-hyun that'll keep you glued to the screen. Guaranteed, this drama is perfect for those who love light yet heartfelt stories. Spring Fever is slated to air on TVN in January 2026, with a total of 12 episodes. Number 9. Can This Love Be Translated? Cha Sung-hoon, played by Kim Seon-ho, is a genius translator whose life is meticulously organized and perfectionist. Yoo Han-yeol, portrayed by Go Yoon-jung, is a spontaneous, emotional, simultaneous interpreter who believes words should come from the heart. The two are brought together on a major project, translating dialogues between two feuding nations. But over time, their language war at the workplace turns into a far more complicated battle of hearts. Sung-hoon struggles to understand the impulsive and emotional Han-yeol, while Han-yeol tries to break through Sung-hoon's rigid, logical walls. Yet, amid piles of words and sentences, they begin to realize one simple truth. Love isn't something that can be translated, it's something that must be felt. With sharp dialogue, subtle chemistry between two major stars, and a unique theme about communication and emotions, Can This Love Be Translated? Will leave viewers smiling, touched, and perhaps reflecting on how complex it is to truly understand someone, even when you speak the same language. With a total of 12 episodes, Can This Love Be Translated is set to air in January 2026. Number 8. Boyfriend on Demand. Imagine a world where you can rent a virtual boyfriend with just one click. That's the life of Seo Mi-rae, played by Jisoo, a webtoon producer who's tired of complicated love. On the other hand, Park Young-nam, played by So In-guk, her calm and mysterious co-worker, hides a secret of his own. Mi-rae tries out the monthly boyfriend program, which lets her experience love without the risk. But as she and Gyeong-nam grow closer, the line between virtual reality and real feelings starts to blur, and every transaction turns into something real. Boyfriend on Demand is a refreshing romantic comedy with a unique premise and incredible chemistry. But beyond the laughs and virtual dates, it raises a deeper question. What does it mean to love when love itself can be programmed? Number 7. Sold Out Again Today. Sold Out Again Today is poised to be one of the freshest and most entertaining rom-coms of 2026. Starring An Hyo-sop and Chae Won-bin, this drama follows Matthew Lee, a super busy man juggling 3 jobs: CEO, natural cosmetics researcher, and farmer selling his produce on Home Shopping. His life seems perfect and tightly scheduled, until he meets Dam Ye-jin, a TV shopping host struggling with insomnia and losing direction in life. Their meeting sparks a story full of laughter, warmth, and love that blossoms amidst relentless busyness. With a calming yet hilarious, healing romance concept, Sold Out Again Today promises sweet chemistry between two characters, exhausted by ambition but finding peace in each other. And honestly, this drama will sell out in viewers' hearts once it airs. With a total of 12 episodes, Sold Out Again Today is expected to air in March 2026. Number 6. The 21st Century Grand Prince's Wife. Imagine a Joseon-era prince suddenly showing up in your apartment, claiming he's your husband from the past. That's the wild premise of the 21st Century Grand Prince's Wife. This fantasy rom-com stars IU and Byun Woo-seok, ready to make you swoon and laugh out loud. IU plays Yoon Han-yul, a stylish and successful influencer who's secretly lonely behind her glamorous facade. Byun Woo-seok is Prince Lee Hyun, a Joseon nobleman mysteriously transported to the 21st century, forced to adapt to the modern world, complete with smartphones, the internet, and love that makes his head spin. At first, Han-yul thinks Lee Hyun is just a weird guy in a hanbok, but over time his innocence and sincerity melt her heart. This drama isn't just funny and sweet, it also has an emotional depth, exploring fate, time-crossed love, and the meaning of unexpected encounters. With adorable chemistry between IU and Woo-seok, plus hilarious moments like a prince panicking over a microwave, the 21st Century Grand Prince's Wife is set to be one of the most magical and heartwarming rom-coms. The 21st Century Grand Prince's Wife is expected to air in April 2026, with a total of 12 episodes. Number 5. Human from Today. Imagine transforming from a nine-tailed fox into an ordinary human and having to navigate a world full of drama. That's what you'll experience in Human from Today. This fantasy rom-com stars Kim Hye-yoon as Yoon-ho, a curious gumiho newly turned human, and Lomon as Kang Si-yeol, a narcissistic soccer player whose life falls apart after an injury. At first, Yoon-ho's naive and clueless antics about human life annoy Si-yeol. Picture awkward moments like Yoon-ho wandering into the men's locker room, or stubbornly saying, "Why do humans get tired so easily?" But behind Yoon-ho's goofy behavior and Si-yeol's cool facade, they start helping each other. Yoon-ho learns to be human, while Si-yeol finds a new reason to rise again. Get ready to melt every time Yoon-ho gazes at Si-yeol with sparkling eyes, because love can bloom, even between a gumiho and a human. Human from Today is scheduled to air in early 2026 after being postponed from 2025. Number 4. Dream to You. When two grown-up souls who once dreamed big reunite, old love sparks in the most unexpected place. Hwang In-yop plays Woo Soo-bin, a genius director who, after achieving international success with his debut film, returns to Korea to chase an unwritten dream. Hyeri stars as Ju Yi-jae, a dedicated journalist who once dreamed of becoming a director, but now lives a stagnant life with her dreams buried in routine. They used to dream together as teenagers. Now in their 30s, their reunion reopens old wounds, lingering hopes, and an unfinished story. Woo Soo-bin brings success but has lost something he can't capture on film, Yi-jae. Yi-jae carries the fear of failure and a question. Are those long-abandoned dreams still worth chasing? Dream to You delivers a mature, sweet, and reflective rom-com. Not about first love, but about loving when time has passed, and being together feels like the greatest achievement. Dream to You is expected to air in mid-2026. Number 3. Love Stuck. A woman who's lost her memory, a man who claims to be her lover, and a quiet little village where nothing and no one is truly as it seems. Love Stuck follows Ko Yun-se, played by Ha Young, a brilliant and ambitious prosecutor who wakes up one day in a small rural clinic with all her memories gone. Her only clue to her past? A man named Yang Tai-ha, portrayed by Young Hae-in, who insists he's her boyfriend. At first, Yoon-se doesn't believe him. Why should she? But as they start living together in a quiet village known for its old-fashioned candy shops and gossipy neighbors, Yoon-se begins to feel an unexpected warmth from Tai-ha's presence. A warmth that feels unfamiliar. What she doesn't know is that Tai-ha isn't who he claims to be. Once a promising boxing champion, he fell into a life of crime and now wants to leave it all behind. On his final mission, fate reunites him with Yoon-se, his first love, who no longer remembers him. To protect her, he lies, that he's her boyfriend. Now, amidst half-truths, lost memories, and a love that shouldn't exist, the line between lies and fate begins to blur. Love Stuck will air in mid-2026 with a total of 12 episodes. Number 2. My Favorite Employee. Imagine your hectic workplace suddenly turning into the most romantic spot in the world. That's what you'll feel in My Favorite Employee. This office rom-com stars Kang Hoon and Kim Hye-jun, adapted from the popular webtoon of the same name. The story follows Han Jae-min, a perfectionist manager who's cold on the outside but secretly caring, and Yoon Da-eun, a clumsy new employee with a super warm heart. At first, they drive each other crazy, from botched reports to chaotic meetings and awkward elevator moments. But that's where their undeniable chemistry begins to spark. With witty dialogue, realistic office vibes, and a soft touch of romance that'll make you smile, My Favorite Employee proves that love can bloom, even amidst piling deadlines. Number 1. Efficient Dating for Singles. Adapted from the hit webtoon Efficient Dating of Single Men and Women, this drama stars Han Ji-min as Lee Woo-young, a hyper-organized hotel manager whose life is like an Excel spreadsheet, and Park Sung-hoon as Song Tae-seop, a laid-back woodshop owner with irresistible charm. The story kicks off when Woo-young, anti-dating due to past trauma, is forced into a company-organized efficient blind date event. Picture the hilarity as Woo-young brings a long checklist to find a partner, only to meet Tae-seop, who doesn't fit her criteria at all. From failed dates ending in coffee spills to unexpected moments in a woodshop, their trio's chemistry grows amid jokes and misunderstandings. Does love need an algorithm? It's worth waiting for, as Efficient Dating for Singles is expected to air in late 2026. And that's your sneak peek at the 10 irresistible rom-com K-dramas hitting your screens in 2026. From village romances to workplace butterflies and love that defies time, these stories will have you giggling, blushing, and maybe even tearing up. Get ready to binge on Netflix, TVN, or JTBC, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and which rom-com are you counting down for? Write down your comment.